Hey guys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you know you make me float.
From the 9th to the 13th, lost $33. Alright, y'all. So I had a little bit, I'm trying to get a good view on my camera, but like, I had a little bit of the tenders, I had a little bit of the biscuit, I had a little bit of sauce. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a 6. It's alright. Like, it's kind of mid, I ain't gonna lie. I'm interested in the mac and cheese though, because some people mac and cheese they make it really good. Other people should be dirt. So we gonna see. But I'm not gonna lie, this is really like a 6. If this versus Canes, so far Canes got it. We'll see about that mac. Don't give up. Anything that you want to do in this life, please do not give up. I don't care what it is. I do not care if you want to fly to Venus. You can always make anything happen in this world. Do not let your mind limit you. And it's sad because I see a lot of people who have a lot of potential, who have a lot of talent, and they let their mind limit them. I'm going to tell you something right now. Your mind is a beautiful place. Your mind, when you use it correctly, can be put to do anything that you want to in this world. So I want to recommend you guys, whether you're a reader, whether you like to listen to audiobooks, whatever, I'm going to recommend you guys either read or listen to this book called The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. And the reason why I'm going to recommend that book is because I'm starting to read that book. I'm probably on like the 3rd or 4th chapter right now. And in that book, he talks about how you can think your way to success. Thinking your way to success is so important because you may be more talented than somebody. What separates you from that other person is that other person kept going, that other person has positive thinking, that other person was able to restructure their entire mind. You have to take control of your mind in order to get where you want to in this life. You're not going to be able to get to where you want to in this life if you limit yourself. Do not limit yourself no matter what. You can't do it. You just can't do it. Do not limit yourself for nothing. Don't do it. I know it's easier said than done, but you always want to make sure that you're thinking big, you're generating ideas. Think big. And if everybody calls it crazy, then you're thinking the right idea. I kid you not, if everybody calls you crazy for the idea that you have, you're on the right track. Because simple minds are not going to understand what you want to do. The people who are going to understand what you want to do are going to be the great minds, the powerful thinkers, the innovators. So don't listen to anybody who says that idea is crazy, it's not going to work, because they have limited themselves so much, so now they have to put it on the others. So I just wanted to come on here and say that, share some wisdom for you guys, share some positive energy, always go after your dreams. So I ended up recording this because I thought that this was such a beautiful view. This is like one of the days that it was like 67 degrees outside in NYC. I was like, let me come out and let me enjoy this view. For those of you who don't know, this is BBP, Brooklyn Bridge Park. And look at that sunset, just absolutely gorgeous. My camera's acting a little bit, but child, anyways, it's so beautiful. It was so beautiful that day. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for summer. I cannot wait when I tell y'all. But I figured let me get this on camera for you guys. For those of you who don't know, I love the lifestyle stuff. I love like sunsets. I love scenery. So yeah, that was the inspo behind this. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ria, for those of you who don't know me, and I mainly talk about trading, lifestyle, fashion, things like that. If you want to hear more, if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel for more content regarding trading, lifestyle, fashion. So today's video, I'm talking about my trading recap for the entire week. Today is Friday, March 13th. I'm gonna get into how my trading week has been and things that I've learned along the way. So I'm just gonna show you guys. I lost 33.94 this week, and My highest day was Tuesday. That was $160. I traded today, lost $15. Granted, I told myself I was not going to trade yesterday or today, and I traded both days. So that's bad discipline on my part because I knew that I should not have been trading. So yeah, me. But one thing that I really learned this week is to have more discipline and also look for A-plus setups. It's a really good day for me. I usually trade support and resistance. Support typically like the area that price bounces off of, and resistance is the area that price typically comes down off of. So that's my method of trading. Honestly, I only really draw like lines or zones in order to kind of trade that. So like my method of doing it. Some people have their own methods. Some people use indicators. I don't personally use indicators except for SI, which is relative strength index. It's the only one that I trade with. Everybody has their own trading style, so if you're new to trading, like, you'll definitely find that at some point in your life, or at some point in your trading journey, like, you'll find your edge. I just like to get on here and say, like, this week for me has been like a loss. I'm still gonna remain positive. I'm still gonna see it through, because at the end of the day, trading is something that I really like, and I'm not gonna let a few losses stop me. And I feel like you need to have that mindset in anything that you do in life, whether you want to be a ball player, whether you want to be a rapper, whether you want to be a singer, whether you want to be a dancer, whether you want to be, I don't know, like a figure ice skater or whatever you want to do in this world. Like, you have to remain disciplined, remain consistent, and remain resilient no matter what. Like, nobody gets anywhere by not having those qualities, always keep that in mind. Also, when you're doing anything in life, I please recommend y'all to obtain knowledge, because it's so important to learn. You always want to like have as much knowledge as possible, because one thing that I learned when I was younger is they can take everything away from you. They can take your job, they can take your degrees, they can take your house, they can take your car. But one thing they cannot take away from you is your knowledge that you put in your mind. So you always want to walk around life thinking, okay, I want to learn for me, and I know that nobody can take this away. I'm going to a 90s, 2000s party, so we're going to see how this goes. I have on just like a regular top right now, and I have on some bootcut jeans, and I have kitten heels on, and I have an Avirex I'm gonna put on. So I'm gonna try to show you guys like what the fit is looking like, and yeah, hopefully it looks good. I don't know if this is really on brand for 90s or 2000s, but I'm gonna hope and pray that it is. So yeah, but it's gonna be tea. Let's see if I find a nice little somewhere to set up for y'all. But yeah, see you soon. If you're a trader, I know you see a lot of copy trading, things like that, and I'm not gonna lie, like, when you're first starting out, please just don't do it. When you're first starting out, it seems cool, right? It's like, oh wow, like, person gave me all of the plays, I'm just gonna plug and play and I'm gonna make money off of that. Trust me, you guys do not want to do that, and I'm gonna tell you why. You don't want to do that because you don't want to rely on anybody else to make money for you. That's never a good thing. Let's say you're in an event where that person just doesn't want to share their plays anymore, or something happens and they can't do it. Like, you just never know what goes on with people, so you always want to have the knowledge to be able to execute and do things on your own instead of relying on somebody else. I always tell everyone who wants to get into trading, I will not trade for you. I'm not the type of person, like, I'm setting you up for failure if I do that. If I trade for you, like, people be like, oh, if I give you my money, if I give you my account, will you trade for me? Absolutely not. Because number one, if you lose your money, which you will trading, I don't want to be blamed for that. Like, when I trade, it's different because it's me and nobody else to blame for losing money except myself. So, I don't want my friends to rely on me to make money for them, because now, again, that means that you're not learning, and then you're just relying on me instead of taking the time to learn on your own, and then you could triple make whatever I would be able to make for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I always tell people that all the time, like, do not take the easy way out. Learn the knowledge, and if you find out that it may not work for you, you know, if it's something that you're like, well, I'm not really crazy over this, at least you still have the knowledge. And again, nobody can ever take that away from you. So I want to just like say that always make sure that you're actively learning. There's too many information on Google, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, wherever, for you to not take advantage of it. Because you think about it, like, our parents did not have access to all this information. We're literally in the information age. Our parents did not have access to this. Our grandparents did not have access to this. Our ancestors did not have access to this. We were kept out of the loop for so long. And I always stress to everybody, you want to learn. Like, I know that school teaches you that learning is like, I don't want to learn. You know, it's such an important thing to learn something, because again, they can't take knowledge away from you, and then it makes you feel good that you know that knowledge, like that you learned something, that you're aware. You don't want to be ignorant in the world. Like, it's just, especially as a woman, like, as a woman, you don't want to be looked at as that pretty girl who don't know nothing. Like, it's so serious. I'm not even trying to be mean or anything like that, but like, you don't want to be known as that girl who's just pretty and slow. I'm sorry, I hate to say it like that, but it's true. Like, because that's how people are gonna look at you. Like, they're like, oh, like, she's pretty, but look at her, she's just slow. You don't want people to look at you that way. That's why I always say to acquire knowledge in anything that you do. So I kind of just wanted to get on here and, you know, my trade recap with you guys. Like I said, I'm down for the week. I'm down $35, I think I said. But yeah, it's all part of the process. So if you definitely want to get into trading, make sure you follow me, you subscribe to me for more content, more videos. I will be doing trading, I will be doing lifestyle, I will be doing fashion, the whole nine. You know, I'm excited for the journey. I'm excited to share the knowledge that I have and, you know, put it out there for the world. So yeah, guys, but I hope that you guys enjoy. Right now I am getting ready to go out, so I kind of wanted to make a quick little video. You know, I have to do a little eyebrow, a little lip liner, clock it. But yeah, guys, so I hope you enjoy, and yeah, bye. Okay, y'all, so this is the fit right now. We got on the blue Avirex with some regular top bootcut jeans, and we got on some kitten heels. And so this is like the outfit for tonight. So, you know, pretty regular. And yeah, so see what today brings. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, comment, share, let me know. Bye.